What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of This War of Mine. In the previous episode, we had gotten ourselves into a little bit of trouble. Unfortunately, we keep running into situations back and forth where I'm not getting things that I need, and so I need to stick to the plan. We're going to go from now on, we're going to go to places where we can actually get stuff out of some of these Oh, God, we still haven't caught anything? I wonder if that's even, scripted, or if it's only on, certain days that you catch things. Very, very odd, and I'm not sure what to make of it right now. It's going to be cold, but he's going to eat dinner real fast, and I think that should fix us up slightly. We may want to accept the fact that we're going to need to make moonshine. I need to trade with somebody, maybe to bring some stuff home would be the best way to do it. We've got 13 wood right now. Let me take a look at what projects we can work on before we do anything else. But is that a new UI element? What is that right there? Do I click on that and he'll just go get bandages or something? On this side, we can board up holes wherever we need to, but that's going to cost a lot of wood. At the moment, we can't really afford it. The temperature is going to be dropping really soon. We're at 13 degrees Celsius or something like that right now, so we should be fine for a little bit. But eventually, we're going to have to move things around. So as it stands right now, we could use another trap. We could use another rainwater collector. We could also use, the boarding up is not a bad plan. We could use another bed maybe to help people just kind of stay in bed who are really, really wounded to help them recover a little bit better. So basically we would have two beds for sleeping to get rid of tiredness, and then we'd have a bed that somebody could just sleep on all day just in case they needed to get themselves healed. An herbal workshop. We could do a garden if we had a lot more wood. But I think for now, I'd like to focus on that right there. So maybe turn some of the fuel. We only need 5 in order to make the trap. I don't think it would be too terrible then to make a bunch of fuel over here on this side, possibly. Let's find out. Let's see what we can do here. So if I make some wood fuel, we actually have a lot of that, so maybe take 2 of those and turn them into fuel. I don't know how you turn various computer componentry into fuel, but my assumption is that it's probably incredibly carcinogenic, and you're probably just like, oh my god, I can feel tumors growing on the back of my eyes while we cook our food in this fire. But it'll probably be okay, maybe. We'll make that too. Since we're not going to be we have no food, so it's not like we're going to be cooking or anything, so we may as well get going and make ourselves some moonshine so that we can trade it around if we have to. Everybody's going to be looking pretty tired within the next day or two if this trap doesn't come around. That's the other thing, is I figured the trader would come around eventually, and so if we can get him to hang out for the day, I think we'll be alright. I'm going to go up and address him because I'm not really sure if they're going to stay or go, depending. Is that the same lady from before? Hold on, that doesn't look like the trader. That looks like a lady or something. Yeah, make us some moonshine, and we'll figure out the water situation in just a minute. Please help. Yeah, sorry, lady. I ain't about to do this twice. It's me again. Yesterday I saw a band of shady types watching my house. I'm so scared. They might try to rob us or worse. I have a teenage daughter. Can you please protect us for a night or two? You can use my husband's hunting shotgun. Give me a second. I mean, I'd rather send somebody who's not quite as useful like Anton if I have to. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick right now. I'm just trying to, maximize my possibility of getting out of this okay if something goes wrong. Obviously, I'm going to play the naive kind of world protector right now because, I don't know, I can't live with myself if I don't do the right thing in video games. I don't know what it is. I'll send Anton. He can go defend the house with the shotgun, I guess. Tonight, we're probably going to get raided again. So, Anton, go with her. Go ahead and protect her. Do whatever you got to do. I suppose that's that. It's still 15 degrees Celsius, which gives us a pretty good... It's not that cold. I think it's 60, 65 Fahrenheit maybe, because you add 32 to it. Well, anyways, it's times 14 over 9 plus 32, so 14 over 9, you double that, and then you add 32 to it, so roughly anyways. It's rough. It's very, very rough, so... Either way, usually that's what I do, is I double the Celsius, then I just add 32 degrees, and typically that tends to get you somewhere in the ballpark so that you can just eyeball it real fast. Me and my American imperial upbringing, and so we use Fahrenheit, And so obviously when you get to college, the funny thing about that is like once you get to college, they basically browbeat you to death if you use anything other than metric. And so it's really kind of this unnecessary process where you learn to do everything in Imperial, and then when you get to college, they tell you to unlearn it and they give you Fs if you use it, and you just use metric from then on. So basically they could just teach you metric in the first place and everything would be fine. Wouldn't have to like unlearn any skills or anything. Whoa, why aren't you guys getting up? Oh man, you guys overslept like a... Oh, you guys are killing me right now. Now he's not going to get to rest. Ugh. I'll throw him in bed for a couple hours, but that's all that I can do. We've got 4 moonshine right now. I was really sincerely hoping that the trader would show up. Unfortunately, he has decided not to do so. I was going to say, is that working right now? Because I don't see the little UI thing like making shit work. Alright, so we're good right there. He's slightly sick, he's slightly wounded, he's slightly hungry, he's got a blinking bio. You never want your bio to be blinking. Was helping our neighbor necessary? I'm not sure. Interesting, so he's being a little bit more cynical about it. I like that there's a character that raises those concerns, because obviously I feel like sometimes none of my characters actually care. I guess I'll just leave him in bed like all day, and maybe he'll recover from his wound? I don't know. I feared we might not agree to help our neighbor indeed, and I'm glad that we did. So it sounds like there's actually a little bit of dissonance in the group right now where people can't decide really what they want to do or whether it's appropriate or, you know, what's going to help this person, what's not going to help this person. I need to go scavenge, but I'm a little bit worried about leaving 2 wounded guys back here to deal with problems. Instead, I may take Pavla back to another location. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't want us to get robbed of our liquor either, so I may leave 3 people to guard the house and just not scavenge tonight, and we just hope that a trader shows up that we can move that moonshine around for. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if I should go triple guard tonight, or if I should stay with 1 guard and go scavenge. I'm sorry, with 2 guards and go scavenge. I'm actually pretty torn on it. There's danger. I remember the shelled school has people who try and kill you. It gets a little rowdy. Small apartment building. The garage. We could hit the supermarket again. City hospital. Let's just go get the materials we need. How about that? I know there's materials here. We will go and get them and everything will be fine. I'm going to leave weapons for people, and then let's go scavenge, because I don't think there was any danger here last time we came here. I don't really know. Either way, things are getting a little bit rowdy right now. Oh, yeah, there was that guy. I forgot about that. There was that hobo dude that was living here. Is that a rat, or is there somebody actually down here? I don't know what to think about this. Oh, hey, Jesus. You found him like this? All right. I'm not messing with you. I'm trying to walk away. I'm not trying to be all confrontational right now. Maybe you killed him, maybe you didn't. Maybe you're not lying and you did find him like that. I don't care. I don't know him. You do what you gotta do. Handle your business. Maybe this guy claimed the house for himself? I'm not really sure. I don't know if he's following me right now. Or what's going on. A whole bunch of wood, so that's fine. We need fuel and stuff, so that'll be good. I kind of got to wait till this guy stops stalking around because he's making me feel kind of nervous. Maybe he'll go in a different room. I don't know if he killed the hobo that was over here. Sort of make me wonder, to be honest. It seems like he may have. I'm gonna close the door just in case. I don't know. I get this weird feeling that at any moment he's gonna be like, "Ah, you touched my scrap," and he's just gonna lose his mind and like rush at me and be like, "That's my wood." He's gonna get all upset about it, and so, in the interest of keeping people from flying off the handle and attempting to murder me, because that's always a constant concern in this game. Actually, we've got too much wood now, unfortunately. Didn't this building have like a saw location somewhere that you could only get into with a saw or something? I thought that there was a spot over here that we needed to like pry our way into, or it was slightly more difficult to get into. Either way, I need parts. I need parts. That's what I need right there. So let's get rid of some of this wood because the parts are way more useful to me. The water I'm not really concerned about right now. The wood will be useful, but I'd rather have the parts for at the moment so that I can make myself another rat trap or whatever. A little bit more sugar up here, unfortunately. Maybe I looted everything from here. I don't know. Either way, this guy's kind of like shifty. I mean, you walk in on somebody with a dead body right in front of him. What do you say about it? I mean, you're in a war zone, so obviously maybe he found him like that. Maybe he's not lying. Maybe he found him like that. But obviously we have to show a little bit of caution because dude hangs out with dead bodies. I'm just saying, maybe you're guilty by association. I don't know you. I don't know your family. I don't know your mama. All right, let's get, wait, what was that over there? Hold on, did I loot that? Go back up there. Jumpity, jumpity, jumpity. I want to make sure that if there's componentry and stuff around that we bring that instead of the wood because while we are a little bit low on wood, I would prefer, wow, there's a lot of wood here. So basically I need to write down what's at each location. So there's a little bit of water and there's a little bit of wood, but that's it. That's all that remains here. Additionally, was there something upstairs right there? Let me go look. Yeah, so we needed to saw that off in order to make it work. Alright, well, run to the exit. I don't care how you get there. Just get there. Don't get shot. Don't get stabbed. Don't get punched. Don't get wounded. If there's anything that collides with your body, just don't let that happen, except for the ground. The ground can collide with your feet, but that's the only part of your biology that I want making contact with anything else. Okay. Outbreak of crime. Oh, man. I didn't know there was going to be, like, special events and stuff. This didn't happen in the press preview. We got attacked, didn't we? Did the lady let us keep the shotgun, maybe? Okay, so Anton is back, and he helped our neighbor protect against thugs and brought back ammo. Okay, so we got 10 bullets. It's not bad. We still don't have any food, though, so we're kind of starving to death right now. We may have to raid the old people is what I'm thinking. I'm going to let him go to sleep real fast. We don't have any filters left. Let's get him in bed. We need to make a couple filters. Like 4 of those should be fine. We don't have anything else to prime the other rat trap with, so I'm not really going to concern myself with it at the moment. I hope a trader shows up today is actually what I really, really hope. If a trader doesn't show up, I think we're going to have to go raid the old people. That's going to be like our 2 big options right now. Either get a trader, and if the trader shows up, we'll trade some moonshine. If the trader don't show up, we will go ahead, and I think we're going to have to rob the old folks' house because it is what it is. We got to survive. It looks like he's totally sick now. He's like, totes sick, KK, bye. Let's swap that out, and then I'll have him go take some pills, and we'll see how we can end up at the end of the night. It may take him longer to rest, unfortunately, and now that we're behind the curve on our sleeping, we may not be able to get everybody to rest during the... Oop, don't do that. Just take some pills. There we go. We may not be able to get everybody to rest over the course of one day. Other things that we could consider, the herbal garden, we do have all the stuff necessary to make that. We do have all the stuff necessary to make another trap. Unfortunately, our other trap has not come around for us at all. I was thinking that every day it would give us a little bit of food, but unfortunately it has not done that. It has just been one thing after another. So I think what I'll have to do is let's make the furnace because it's going to get cold pretty soon. I'm going to put the furnace down in here because I prefer to keep things down below the floor if possible. He's very tired. When you're very tired, it appears as though he just like sits there and gets all kind of just like wobbly on his feet, I guess. Wobbledy drop into your bed spot, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to add like a little bit of like dubstep flair or something to it, but unfortunately I'm just not feeling the wobbles right now. Not feeling the wobbles. I haven't got my drink on, haven't got my fizz on, unfortunately. Not feeling the wobbles, so I'll have him build that. These 2 gents are going to have to sleep at some point. I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on the time because I feel like that's going to be the next big thing. On this side, can we upgrade the metal shop? Because I'd like to make a shovel. I'd like to make some of the things that we need in order to get by some of those barriers on the other maps. And so upgrading this, oh, we actually need more componentry, and that's it. So just more componentry. We'll have to track that down then in the next day or so. I mean, I can make a shovel already, I think. Yeah, there it is. Let's make a shovel, I guess. And then we'll bring that with us when we go on some of our other adventures. I know the church is kind of sitting in a spot right now where I really, really, really want to get some rubble cleared and make it so that we can get at some of that loot, but I'm sorry, man. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. I don't know if they're going to make it out of bed in time. They may or may not. If they don't, then I would think about making a bed. Just like a third bed that we could throw somewhere, because we are behind the curve right now when it comes to... Yeah, so he just went to normal tired, so he should be back up really, really soon. Let's go ahead and put him in bed because he's sick. And then on this side, we could make another bed, but that's going to use up all our componentry. And so until I get a better scavenging run in, I think we probably want to hold off on it. He may be able to jump out of bed pretty soon, but people are starving. We haven't had a trader in a while either. So yeah, I think we're going to rob the old folks tonight. I think that's going to be our only option. The trader hasn't showed up. We've got a number of things still sort of conspiring against our survival. Maybe... Oh, nobody finished the shovel either. That's good. Okay, so go finish the shovel then. Yep, we might be a little hosed. Hooray! Okay, so let's go make a bed. We've got to just kind of stay on top of things. I'm not going to give up just yet. Let's go with component. We're going to make another bed, and we're going to put it over here, because the problem is, now that I've gotten behind on sleeping, it's going to be this never-ending death cycle of trying to, like, fix people and make them feel better. So, I'm so relieved we agreed to help our neighbor in distress. Well, at least you guys are happy about it. I mean, you know, making hard decisions and stuff. I suppose I could let Anton sleep tonight to even everything out, maybe. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is I'll let Anton sleep tonight and we'll just have 2 guards. We haven't been robbed in a while, so it's possible that we may get hit again, but I can't help that. From where we are right now, I think that... Okay, so he's rested up now, so he can go back out and scavenge tonight. I guess I'll go get him pre-started. We got 3 beds now so that we can play catch-up if we want to tomorrow. So I don't know whether I should... What is this? Poor girl, we should avoid those cruel military scumbags. Yeah, it might be a good plan. So, like, why hasn't this caught anything yet? Does it depend what room you put it in? Maybe I should spread them out a little bit better if I build a few more. I have no idea what I'm going to do tonight. We got to do something, though. We don't figure it out, I think we're done for. So yeah, I think we're going to hit the old folks home today. And once we grab their stuff, we should have like 6 food, 7 food. Every time I've hit it, it's basically restocked you. But you're making an immoral action to make sure that like you stay alive. That's the trade-off, is it bums out your entire party. They're just like, oh, we robbed somebody. Are we any better than this person? Are we any better than this person? You know what I mean? Alright, let's go scavenge. I'm going to let him sleep in a bed. I'm going to let him guard. I'm going to put him on guard. And we're going to go scavenge. And we're going to go to the quiet house. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to X out my moral scruples right now in the interest of being alive over the long term, which I would very much prefer. I don't remember if this place has a... I'll bring a crowbar just in case, because I know there's people there. I've never seen them attack me, but it might happen. Or the other possibility is that we're a couple days out now. We're a couple days out at this point to where somebody else may have killed the people inside and taken over the house. That's the other thing that I was thinking about, just milling it about in my head. Actually, it appears as though the place has been looted. It's rare. I've actually, in the press demo, I never saw that nothing here notation. Okay, so there's a couple of old people right there. They're sitting in the main room. Eh. You got your eye on me, huh? How about I'm gonna take your stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it? I'm not gonna beat you to death unless you, like, rush me. That's all that I'm saying right now. There we go. They should run away. As far as I know, they should leave, and then we'll be able to rob them. It's not something that I feel good about, but you know what? We have to do it, so we're all, like, starving to death over at our place. I mean, I know that's no justification at all for doing the wrong thing, but surviving might be. It's a subject that could be visited in a number of ways. Like, is it okay to save yourself at the expense of other people? I don't know. They've got a pretty good horde going on over here. Some trade fodder, some parts. We're pretty good on wood right now. So honestly, I'd rather just take the food and some of the other stuff. I'm going to drop some of the remainder of things. We've got ourselves some veggies too, which will be really nice. I think the veggies will be helpful for getting everybody fed. We got like canned food over here. This definitely isn't going to make everybody happy, but then again, I don't know why you would tell people either. Like, that's the thing that I always sort of wondered about with this game, is apparently your characters get home and instantaneously are like, guess what I did tonight, everybody? I murdered 5 people and I took all their stuff. I don't know, maybe if I did something like that, I'd just kind of keep it quiet. I'd be like, yep, this is not going to work out for me if people find out. I'm sure that says all kinds of terrible things about me, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do to survive. I don't judge people. Wow, there's some good stuff here. Medical ingredients. These people got a haul. This place got buffed since I played it in the preview. I think anyways. In the preview, they didn't have nearly this much stuff. We're happy to learn that you've come to like living with Auntie. The war is not that bad. It's just not fun for children. In fact, they say it'll be over soon, so don't worry about us. Grandma's feeling better. She asked me not to tell you, but she's saving some flour to make you those cookies you like. As for me, well, I promise you I'll repair the swing when I get back. Okay. Well, we need componentry right now. So I think I'll have another look around. God, I hope we don't get robbed, and I hope we don't lose our liquor. If we lose our liquor right now, that's like the 1-2 punch that we need. Is like robbing these people and then getting the liquor are like the 2 things that we need in order to make this all work. And unfortunately, if they come tonight and they steal all our liquor while we're resting, when I don't have 3 people on guard, that's going to put me in a very, very bad situation. I'd actually love to find a gun up in one of these houses too. Although if they had a gun, my presumption is that they would have used it on me already aggressively. I would have used it on me already. I'd be like, oh, you here to rob my house? Braka, braka. I'd be like, yep, that's what happens. And then somebody'd walk in like that last building. I'd be like, oh, I found him like this. Oh, really? You found him shot 27 times and you're holding a gun? How convenient is that? Oh, look, there's a pistola. Ooh. So they do have guns and they have a broken guitar. Now I've got to decide what I want to bring with me. We definitely want the gun. Like, we have to have the gun. If we don't have the gun, that's all bad. I'll take the guitar as well because maybe we can turn... It's a working gun. You know how big that is? Like, the only time I've ever found a gun in this game, it was broken. We're coming back here. I'm coming back, old lady and old man. I'm sorry, but evil is as evil does at this point. Is there anything out here, by the way? I mean, it's just a video game. In real life, I totally wouldn't do this. But since it's a video game, and we're talking about, like, dying in the next episode or living for a lot longer, it's a video game. Obviously, in real life, I'd never mess with old people. What's over here? Some more parts. I like parts. I like componentry, too. I mean, there's so much valuable stuff that we have right now that it makes me nervous about taking it all home, to be honest. We have, like, a treasure trove of goodies. I'll probably hit this place again and just clean it out one last time. Alright, let's go home. We got enough stuff. I'm willing to bet we probably got hit tonight because it gave us that little splash screen at the beginning, so my assumption is that they wouldn't bring it up unless we were about to get hit. Oh, man. If we get AK'd, I'm going to be so upset. Please don't AK me. And where is everybody? Bruno has a deep wound. We were able to defend ourselves. Now that we have a gun, I think we should be fine. So everybody's going to be sad and depressed today, but I think that's okay. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of This War of Mine. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Take care out there, everybody, and hi-do.